summertime. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my live stream from the ocean. First sip of coffee. Cheers. What do we got going on here? It's a little chilly out this morning. God. We give it to RJ Henners. He is first on the Facebook for the old live stream. Good morning, RJ. How are you, buddy? Scott Arsenault, another regular. Of course, Rachel up there in Minnesota. Karen Goad Williams, who's dealing with the daughter, dealing with some family issues. I hope it's going okay there for you, Karen. I can't even see your name. It is so fucking sunny out here already, and I'm getting a sunburn. It's what, 7:45 in the morning? Who else from the YouTube? Rich Kraft, what's up, buddy? And then we go back to Facebook and say hi to John Courts, and we got Jeffrey Geis, another regular. Damn, right on. Vincent Scaramuzzo saying 10% battery. No, I started this at 60% battery. I'm already down at 52% battery. You think there's something wrong with my MacBook? I need one of those PP loans. I got to get a PP loan so I can upgrade my business stuff. And I got a huge plaque. You can't see it. I should take a picture and put it on like my Instagram and Twitter and whatnot and my regular Facebook page. But there's a huge smear all the way down the middle of my MacBook. I can only see half my face right now. I put my thumb like this to close my MacBook, and I don't know. It created a smear from the top to the bottom of my MacBook. I'm just a mess. What are you gonna do? What's up, buddy? How are you? It's gonna be hard to see the comments today, even with the sunglasses on. It is so bright. It is so sunny. Try plugging it in. I did try to do that. And I don't know. I guess that's another thing I got to fix. There's so many things I got to fix. The outdoor plug is not working for the kid. And I got a very short cord, and it's not going to make it all the way inside. But that's all right. Are you going to bark because I just started the live stream? Of course you are. He's winding up. Maybe he's starting his own live stream, and maybe that's how he starts. The neighbor's dog is outside. He loves the neighbor's dog, as you know by now. He wants to be sniffing the neighbor's dog's butt. Oh, there's Gary. Let me try this again. I want to give Gary some love. Oh, of course you're going to bark. Of course you are. He's been up for an hour and a half, silent as a mouse, as they say. And as soon as I start the live stream, he's going to start his horny fucking bark. God, I recognize all his barks. He's got a horny bark. You're about to hear it. And the neighbor's dog. I've told you, the neighbor's dog is, the neighbor's dog is ready for like an assisted living type of situation. And Doggy's just starting his life. And Doggy wants that. And my neighbor's dog is like, dude, been there, done that. I just want to live the rest of my life in peace. Side profile of Dog the Bounty Hunter. I didn't want to, because I turned my head and it's, God damn it. Yeah, I look almost normal like this, and then I turn this way, and you get the ponytail. I only do this so I can look decent on camera, and then the rest of the day I look like a wild man with my wild hair. An extension cord? What? Wait, where is this guy? RJ Hinner suggesting I get an extension cord. Oh, all right. Yeah. All right. Let's do, that's the fun today. I need an extension cord. And, the MacBook fun, I have to dip in. My computer is no bueno, man, with the big, oh my God, I'm down to 40% already. I've only been on like 6 minutes. Are you gonna let her go inside in peace today there, Doggy? I hope so. Yeah, I might have it. Oh, not too annoying, right? Thought wife said no ponytail. She's still sleeping. Kids are all sleeping in. It's their summer. I wish I could change my schedule, but I was up at 5:15, and now my new thing is like I start opening my eyes. I go, just don't open your eyes. You know it's only 5:15. I play all these tricks on myself. Just don't open your eyes. Maybe you could get another hour sleep in, you idiot. But sure enough, I open my eyes. I'm like, oh my God, it's the middle of the day. Forgetting that it's summer. and this damn sun comes up. At this time of year, as you know, it doesn't really go down. Oh, we got. Are you a Hawks fan or are you a Bucks fan? Are you a Greek freak fan or are you a Trae Young fan? I like that Trae Young. I like Trae Young and his cotton candy hair. I don't know what's going on with his hair. I'm intrigued, I guess would be a good word. I'm intrigued by Trae Young's hair. I can't figure it out. But he's a great player. I go Hawks over the Bucks. You got to go Hawks over the Bucks, I think. And then you got to go Phoenix Suns over the Clippers. Bob Lord. Oh, what's up? So Bob Lord. I love this Bob Lord. Man, you guys got to be really careful. Bob Lord. I'm bringing Bob Lord up. He's one of my really big-time regulars on Facebook. He's part of the private Facebook group. I've had him on the live stream. A lot of people ask, how do you get on the live stream, Ope? Well, it's a perk when you join the private Facebook group. And Bob Lord is one of the good ones, man, for real. And the other day, if I got this story correct, and I got to be careful how I say the story, when we were talking about the intruder next door, that ended up being okay. If you didn't check out yesterday's live stream, everything checked out fine. You know, Bob Lord might have said some things. I think I could say it this way. He suggested a few things that I should be doing because I see an intruder at my neighbor's house. Turned out to be an undercover cop checking on some things. They said everything checked out, but they didn't tell me why this undercover cop was snooping around. But Bob Lord suggested maybe I take things into my own hands, and Facebook did not like that. And poor Bob Lord got banned for 90 days. Yes, Bob. Yes, Brian Bernard, excuse me. Bob Lord is in Facebook jail for 90 days. So now he's over here now. He's on the YouTube. So my point is, and I had to learn this lesson, man. When I was at SiriusXM, as much as, in general, it was a good run. I just wish the whole place didn't revolve around Howard Stern. And then being the second biggest radio show over there, man, you just knew what the drop-off was. But with that, made a decent living, and we had a nice run. But the one thing I'll say about SiriusXM is they let us do whatever we wanted. We never got in trouble. We pretty much could say anything we wanted on their airwaves. I mean, we had one incident with Homeless Charlie where they had to suspend us. But besides that, I got to give them credit. They pretty much let us be. And so then when I started live streaming, I realized that the rules are very, very different on the social medias. And I'm noticing left and right people are going in Facebook jail all the time for really, in my opinion, God, I hope I'm allowed to say in my opinion, isn't that bad, really. I know what I know what Bob Lord said about the neighbor. It was obviously a joke, but Facebook said F that, and they suspended him or put him in jail for 90 days. So my point is, be very, very careful. You should. What is Karen saying? You should notice it's more right than left that puts you in jail on the Facebook. Wait, the right's putting you in jail than the left? I'm just confused by the two sides and who's guilty of what. I can't do it anymore. You know, Ope, it's the left. Is it the left? Is it the right? I don't know who to blame anymore. I was put in Facebook jail for posting a mean picture of mom in a bikini. It was considered nudity? What kind of bikini was your mom sporting there, Rachel? Was it a string bikini? Oh, my God. When are we going to get over the dumb nudity thing? When are we going to get over the dumb cursing thing? When are we going to get over those two things? We are so uptight about the naked body. They don't care on the TikTok. I'm trying to restart my TikTok account. Maybe I could get a few hits. The few hits lead them to check out the live stream. And then maybe I make a few bucks so I could buy an extension cord so my MacBook wouldn't be down to 30% already. Oh, my God. So So I'm trying to restart my TikTok account. It's Opie Radio. Don't worry. You follow me on enough crap that you don't need to follow me over there. But wow, they went right to naughty. And if you're not like a young girl that wants to be braless or in a bikini, making everything bounce, then TikTok is not for you anymore. They have decided let the young women take over TikTok. And they are proud, and they are taking back their sexuality. And they get, oh, my neighbor's watering her plants. They're taking back their sexuality. There's nipples all day long on TikTok. It's crazy what's going on over there. And then, I guess because it's educational, one of the biggest trends on TikTok right now, oh God, why do I know this? It's okay though, is breastfeeding on TikTok. And I guess they allow it because it's educational, but these women know that, we finally have an excuse to pretty much, no, I saw a few, pretty much see the whole breast. Man, TikTok is naughty. Naughty. John Parr on your home of rock and roll. Give me some of your other naughty songs. Andy Vollen, you were put in Facebook jail. I was put in Facebook jail for a comment about Facebook jail. Come on, is that true? Are you getting any fishing in? I sure am, Ken. Well, first of all, I've been a huge fisherman for the last, 6 or 7 years now. Like really, really into it. I got to tell you, this spring, I didn't fish nearly as much as I used to, but I certainly have gotten out there. And I caught my first fish of the season actually 2 days ago now, I think. 2 days ago. You lose track of days out here. And it was a dogfish. It was one of those dumb sand sharks. But my neighbor, he's like 2 or 3 houses down. Oh, my table's falling apart. This is like having a piece of the Berlin Wall. I'll put it up on opradio.com. I'll sign it, right? Oh, my God, my whole table's falling apart. I just touched the table. Like, everything out here rusts. I'll sign it, like, from the Opie live stream table. Enjoy. Rock on, Opie. Maybe I could get all that on there. All right. What was I saying? Yeah, so over the weekend, we had a fisherman 2 or 3 doors down. He's actually not the homeowner, but he's the homeowner's brother. Not to get, who cares? I know you don't give a crap, but he saw me hanging out it's Father's Day. And he had some rods in the water. So, if you're a fisherman, you take the walk and see what's going on, see what they're catching, see what kind of bait or lures they're using, trying to get as much knowledge as you can, see what they're biting on. And I walked up to the guy. He knows me as a big-time fisherman when he's out here. He goes, What, you giving up on this? I go, it's Father's Day. We're just having a really nice beach day and blah, 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 blah. He goes, well, you better get your line in the water. I caught 5 this morning. 5 meaning striped bass. You don't even have to ask what's the 5, because when you're surf casting, you catch a whole bunch of junk fish. No one cares about that. It was kind of like Tiger Woods. He won all those tournaments, but in the end, all he cared about was winning the majors. And that's like fishing. Oh, we win a bunch of tournaments, let's just say, by catching all that junk fish, but to us, it's like, who cares? But the farmers walk down the beach. Oh my God, what is that? Is that a great white? That's a baby great white, isn't it? Will it bite your finger off? And you're trying to take this thing off your hook. Oh, can I get a picture of this for Instagram? Oh my God, Harry, you gotta see the shark this kid bought. This kid, I just ruined my whole fucking rant. Bought. You gotta see this baby shark that this kid caught. Oh, end of rant. But it is the truth. They all think these dogfish, they're also called sand sharks. You can Google it. They all think they're baby great whites, basically. Even though there's a million of shark species in that ocean behind us. So anyway, the junk fish don't count. So when a guy goes, I caught 5, he caught 5 striped bass. And I'm like, damn. So then, I threw in on Father's Day and a little bit, because it wasn't about that. And I didn't catch anything. And he didn't catch anything. But he got me going again. So then the next day, so that would have been Monday, I threw in again, and I caught my first dogfish / sand shark. It was about 3 feet, and that doesn't matter because I'll catch another 100 before the end of summer. And for the people that don't know, the sand shark has kind of like sand gums. Can't even really call them teeth, and they do not bite. You can put your whole damn fist in their mouth if you choose to. Maybe I should get like an umbrella up here. I think the umbrella would do, right? So I need an extension cord because now we're down to 15% already. Oh, this MacBook is on its last leg. And I got to get, I think I got to get an umbrella up here to block out a little of the sun in the morning. Because every day now when it's really sunny, I start panicking. I'm like, how am I going to set up the live stream? And then I try to go in there in the house, and then it's too shadowy. Oh, it's just, and then the backlighting really makes you look like you're 80 years old. Oh, these are the things us live streamers have to worry about. Man, why does this question come up so much? Hey, where'd you get lamb chop from? I don't even know anymore. I've been saying lamb chop my entire life. I don't know. It could have been something my mom said. I have no idea, but it just is. You know, when you're friends with a tough street guy chef like Carl Ruiz, and then you see him and you scream "Hi, lamb chop," it sets the tone for the day. When someone calls you lamb chop, you can't really be that man anymore. I've been using that word for a really, really long time. Not Shari Lewis. Gee, no. Well, I mean, her puppet was named Lamb Chop. I do know that, but that's not where I got it from. My TV was in color, damn it, when I was growing up. I know I'm an older gentleman, but at least my TV was in color. All right, maybe some of the reruns, like The Honeymooners, were in black and white, but in general, my TV was in color. And I come from a time, well, no, I can't say it anymore. Come from a time where we had a lot less choices, let's say, as far as TV goes and everything else. And there were a lot less choices when it came to other things. That's all. Now you can be whatever you want out there. You can be whatever you want. Just wear a colored bracelet so I know what you are today. That's where we're at. That's how it's getting confusing, man. What is it called? Gender fluidity, gender fluid gender. What's that term? And I respect all those people. Don't you worry. But now I hear it depends on like what color bracelet you're wearing or something, and that's the gender you are at that moment. So then I guess you got to carry around a lot of bracelets in your back pocket to change out as the day goes on. That's what I'm hearing. Honestly, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just it's getting hard to keep up with. That's all. Because I don't want to insult you. I call you the wrong pronoun, but you had the bracelet on that shows the world that that's not the pronoun you want to be representing right now. Who am I? I just blink now. I think you just blink right now. Because I think blinking's still okay. So I want to acknowledge people in this world when I leave this house, and I'm just going to blink so I don't insult anybody. Fluidity? Is that the word I was looking for? I thought you hated mental. Why would I hate mental illness? Man, people are weird. Why would I hate mental illness? And what does mental illness have to do with anything I just said, sir? People want to be a lot of different things these days. And when I was growing up, you weren't allowed to be a lot of different things. My whole point on the thing is that it's a bit confusing, that's all. And I learn when I can. But I also want to use my big brain for other things. I want to follow my favorite sports teams. I want to do a little soul searching and do a little live streaming for everybody. So I don't know if I'm dedicating enough time to that right now. So it's going to take a while for me to fully understand that and be up to speed. You hear me? But I feel sorry for anyone that suffers with mental illness. I'll be honest, man. It's frustrating as all hell when you have someone like that in your life. Really, really, acceptance is the key. You know what? That is a beautiful comment, and I couldn't agree more. And that is the truth. I accept all people as long as you're not hurting yourself or others. Hell yeah. What was I saying, though? What the hell was I saying? I forgot what I was saying because that was a great comment. That was a wonderful comment. Just about my big brain? I don't know. Whatever. You do the rest of that rant. Why do I have to do the whole thing? You do the rest from there. Oh, my God, I'm down at 12%. Oh, man, I knew there was something else I wanted to say about that, but now I forgot already. Oh, the bracelets? No, I guess it's colored bracelets, depending on what you want to be that day. Or I shouldn't say what you want to be, what you're feeling that day. I believe that's what we were talking about. So, the mental thing. Thank you. Yeah, man. Anyone that has someone that really, really suffers from mental illness, I think we all honestly have a little touch of mental illness. Maybe just a little touch. You could have either a little touch or you could be like, whoa, with your mental illness. But, man, when you got someone in your family that really, really suffers from that and influences the whole family dynamic, it is a nightmare. It is frustrating as all hell. Because when a family member has a real disease like cancer or something, you're like, oh, they got the cancer. That's why this is what it is. But with mental illness, you get so frustrated. And then sometimes the only solution is, she's mentally ill. And you're like, yeah, but she's creating havoc all over the damn place. And, man, I know a lot of us have to deal with that. And it's really, really frustrating. See, I want to turn around and see what he's barking at, but I can't because then you'll see my ponytail and then you'll make fun of my ponytail again. It's okay. Oh, got two dogs. Got two dogs out in this direction. We'll be out there, doggy. What bark is that? That's not the horny bark. What bark is that? Maybe doggy needs some colored bracelets, so I understand what bark he's doing. Because I don't recognize that bark. What color bracelet you got on today, doggy? Oh yeah, that's to get off my beach. Yeah. The bad thing about being out here off season, doggy really thinks that this entire thing is his backyard. So anyone that walks by, thank you. You nailed it. That's exactly what that was. He just doesn't understand why someone would be in his backyard.
All right, let's talk about expressvpn.com/Opie, and you can get an extra 3 months free. Do you know what ExpressVPN is? I hope you do. Here's the deal. When you use the bathroom, you always close the door behind you, right? You don't want random passerbys looking in on you. So why would you let people look in on you when you go online? Using the internet without ExpressVPN is like going to the bathroom and not closing the door. And you do know that your internet service provider knows every single website you visit. And what's worse is they can sell this information to ad companies and tech giants who will use your data to target you. Nah. ExpressVPN puts a stop to all this. It creates a secure, encrypted tunnel between your device and the internet so that your online activity can't be seen by anyone. Yes, I use ExpressVPN on all my devices. It works on everything, phones, laptops, even routers, so everyone who shares your Wi-Fi can still be protected even if they don't have ExpressVPN. Best part? Using ExpressVPN is as easy as closing the bathroom door. You just fire up the app, click one button, and you're protected. ExpressVPN is the world's #1 rated VPN by CNET, Wired, The Verge, and countless others. So if you're like me and believe your online activity is your business, secure yourself by visiting expressvpn.com/Opie. Do that today. Use my exclusive link expressvpn.com/Opie, and you get an extra 3 months free. That's expressvpn.com/Opie.
Tommy Chesh, we got a birthday. Tommy Chesh, happy birthday. Well, right the fuck on. Tommy Chesh is a big time supporter, a member of the private Facebook group, and I like the Tommy Chesh. Very happy birthday to Tommy Chesh, one of our own. Oh, that's cute. That's a great. Is there a card for that, Karen? I'm going to go into the card store. I'm going to go into the Hallmark section and see if I can send you a card. It's been exactly a month since my daughter tried to kill herself. Hopefully in another month she should be home. Well, for real, let's pray for that. I pray. Relax. I pray to a higher power. If you could, would you go back and not film Roland, or did it just speed up the inevitable? Yeah, there were already articles in all the gossip rags that some asshole insider told the press that they weren't going to renew my contract in October. I was dead man walking. And then when I did the dumb Roland thing, which was absolutely nothing, and I'll say that another 100 times, that gave him an excuse to try to get rid of me. And then I said, nah. You can get rid of me, but you're paying out my contract. And the rest is history. No, I would do that in a second because I thought Roland was one of the gang, and we were doing all sorts of dumb, silly crap to each other all the time. And the video was nothing. I will post that eventually, but the video was nothing. It wasn't R-rated. It was barely PG. I have no regrets. They did not like me. It was probably, I pushed it too hard with the Howard shit. And, Howard got in a tizzy, and Howard then runs to all the big bosses whining and complaining, and then it makes those big bosses and the middle manager type guys really bothered, and they just want it off their plate, and they knew I was a problem. But I don't regret it. There was no lemon party material, right? You got that right. Oh wait, someone's saying I'm looking good. I'm like anybody else. I got to stroke the ego a little bit, right? Even though I acknowledge more of the ego in my life than I used to, and I want to be more my true self. But God, we're souls having a human experience, and that human experience wants his ego stroked for a second. So Evie just did that for me. Thank you. That might have been a little too deep spiritually for you guys, but that's okay. Check out some Eckhart Tolle. Is Opie a cut? What? No, I'm not a cutter. Is Opie a cut? What is wrong with you, Kevin? Yankees suck. There you go. I bet you that's coming from the Boston area. I bet you Facebook users from the Boston area. Of course you gotta bark as I do this thing. Of course you do. He's probably doing his own live stream. He's probably talking to his own people. He's probably... where you at? I'm right here, Ken. We're way out east on Long Island. Way out east. With the goal being to get the last house on Long Island in let's just say, the Montauk area. And you might think that's crazy, but my great-uncle had the last house on Long Island on the North Shore. He had it for years. This house was the last one, and then the only other structure that was left on Long Island after his house was the Orient Point Lighthouse. So it's in my blood to have the last house on Long Island, and I'm getting closer and closer. And that's my ultimate goal. There's been some great sports on TV, some great sports. This John Rahm, if you guys, probably not a lot of golf fans in here, but the U.S. Open played this weekend. John Rahm won the whole damn thing on Father's Day, although they celebrate Father's Day in Spain on a different day, but he's like, I'll take it. Father's Day in America with my newborn kid. I'm not sure if it's a son or a daughter. I think it's a son. Newborn son on America's Father's Day, and he wins the U.S. Open in unbelievable fashion. He birdied the last two holes of the tournament, and that Oosthuizen, it was Oosthuizen's tournament to lose, and he choked. He hit it out of bounds. This Oosthuizen, and John Rahm ends up winning the U.S. Open. And what's cool about that, I think it was 2, maybe 3 weeks ago, he's winning a tournament by 6 strokes going into the final round. And for the most part, if you're up 6 strokes going into the final round, you're not going to collapse. You're pretty much you have a very, very good chance of winning the whole thing. The odds are way in your favor. And he's getting ready for the final round. Most of you probably know this story. And all of a sudden, some golf officials come out onto the course. They do it in front of everybody, which I thought was so lame. And they whisper to John Rahm, he's about to start his match, and he collapses and starts crying. Turns out he tested positive for the coronavirus, and he had to fucking leave the tournament leading by 6 strokes going into the final round. And they did it in front of everybody instead of saying, hey, John, we got to tell you something, come with us. So he was so bummed. He regrouped, and, 2-3 weeks later, he wins the U.S. Open. I think that's a great, great story. And then you got the stupid 76ers who I was pushing for, obviously, because I got a lot of family down in Philly. They lost Game 7 to the Hawks, and Trae Young didn't even have a good game. I mean, the Sixers should have won that fucking game. But the Sixers they're a head case. They got a guy, this Ben Simmons, right? He's supposed to be one of the elite players in the NBA. You can't keep him in close games at the end because the guy can't hit free throws. Yeah, there you go. Pete's all about it. Ben Simmons cannot hit free throws, so you got one of your best players that you got to actually take out of a close game because, of course, the other team's going to want to foul the guy because he misses more than not almost. He should not be considered an elite player if you can't make fucking free throws, and it's a major problem with the 76ers. They're really going to have to address that in the offseason because they can't keep going down this road. You can't have your second best player on the team not be able to stay in the game late because he sucks at free throws. And then Embiid is amazing, but I feel like he does too many fucking fadeaway shots and too many three-pointers. The guy is a monster. He should be in there just throwing elbows all day long. And the Hawks, they got a decent team, but they should have won that game, man. Not with Trae Young having a bad game. Ben Simmons has not improved offensively in 5 years. No, he's not. He's a terrible offensive player. Terrible. He's a good playmaker, but I guess what I mean by that, he's a terrible scorer. I don't understand why everyone loves him. He's a guy I would never want on my team. I'll tell you another guy I would never want on my team. And I think it was proven Saturday night, I think it was. James Harden. James Harden looked like, now he's trying to say that, he had an injury, but he looked like he didn't even want to be in that game. A Game 7 where you have Kevin Durant basically telling the team, get on my fucking back. I'll get this done. And he almost did. But by the end of the game, he was exhausted. He played every single minute of Game 7, and I think he played every single minute of Game 6. And by the end of the game, he was just exhausted and threw up an air ball. But he shot it. He made a key shot to force that game into overtime. And James Harden is just lumbering around, and he's shooting horribly. But more importantly, he looked like he didn't give a shit. James Harden is a great, great player, a great offensive scorer. But he's not the guy that you want on your team if you're trying to win championships. The Nets have all sorts of problems because Kyrie Irving is a complete head case. He's a complete head case. And then you got James Harden that just doesn't fit in that offense. Kevin Durant, it doesn't matter anymore. It's the offseason. So it doesn't matter. But this quick point, Kevin Durant just wants to run. And James Harden wants to just do all that dribbling shit that all the kids are doing. Dribble, 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 step back three all day long. And Kevin Durant's like, enough of that horse shit. Let's fucking run. We're young. Let's run. So, what does this guy say? Thanks for all the great radio, Opester. Despite what any haters say, you contributed to one of the most important radio shows of all time. Thanks for all the laughs over the years, bro. Right on. I appreciate it. If you do anything successful, you're going to have haters. I know nothing about basketball. How's Muggsy Bogues doing in the playoffs? Muggsy Bogues played for the Charlotte Hornets. He was 5'4", maybe, and he was unbelievable, and he could dunk. He was unbelievable. Oh, that's funny. You know what? I know a lot about sports, but you ask me baseball shit, I am so out of baseball. So out of it. I just don't care. I don't even tune it in for a little bit. I'd rather watch a hockey game. I'd rather watch the golf. I'd rather watch The basketball, football, absolutely. I'm all in with all the other sports, but baseball, man, I have completely tapped out. All right. Oh, I'm panicking. It's down to 7% again. You know what? I don't mind having making these a little shorter. And by the way, I lost another couple pieces. There's another there's another 3 of these on the deck just by touching the table. Starting to think this was a cheap table. The people at the store said it wasn't a cheap table. They said it would last through anything. Starting to think it's a bit on the cheap side. Fix it, handyman. Well, I'll put it on my list. Still got to fix the stove. Still got to fix the air conditioning in the car. Still got to fix the AC in this room. That in the winter, I open these doors, and that's how we do the live stream. Well, the AC in this room went. So in another week, tops, it'll be up to 120 degrees up here, so I won't be able to even come up here anymore. And this is like glorious because everyone's downstairs all nice. They don't hear this at all. I get to come up here and be a raving lunatic. Every once in a while, the kids will poke their head in up here and go, "What are you doing, Dad? Why are you talking like that?" Oh, I'm just being Opie right now. I'll be Greg in a few minutes, and I'll get your cereal. What else do I have to fix? The screen doors that the dog ran through last late summer. The front door, you have to lift the whole thing up to lock it because I need an Allen wrench. I don't have an Allen wrench to do this on the side, and then it lifts the door up, I guess, and then it closes properly. But instead, for the last 6 months, I have to take the door handle and lift it up, and then I can lock the door that way. So I might want to fix that. I have a little plot of land on the other side of the house that the irrigation went. So I gotta look into that. You might remember the good old water authority out here in Long Island gave me a water bill for well over $1,000, and they noticed there was an issue, but they didn't knock on my door to tell me there was an issue. So I got to fix that. And then I used to have lights where when you come and visit me, you know what house it is because my driveway lights up. All those lights are out. So I got a lot to fix. And I got to get an extension cord for the MacBook so I don't panic when it's 7% like it is now. I think that's about it. Oh, and because we didn't brush the dog properly, now we have to get mats removed from a vet. That'll be a nice number, I'm sure. But life is good, my brothers and sisters. Thanks for checking out my live stream. I really, really appreciate it. And join our private Facebook group. We really have a good time. Just click Become a Supporter on my regular Facebook page, all right? If not, that's okay. And if you gave me a few bucks, no one gave me any money on the YouTube, I'm not going to be motivated to turn this on tomorrow. How about that? I guarantee some people gave me a few bucks, some pocket money on the Facebook, so I thank those people. Maybe I don't even turn this on for YouTube tomorrow. How about that? Just if you gave money, great. If not, more than fine. More than fine. All right, guys, have a great day. We'll talk soon. Hopefully tomorrow. If not, very, very soon. Oh, maybe this. Boo, 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 boo. Opie Radio. Boo, 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 boo. Boom, 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 boom. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 boo.